these past couple of days, I dug through, several thousand long boxes and short boxes, and I think actually this fingernail was actually having a really hard time, digging through those raw comics because like the plastic of the poly bag makes it easier to, thumb through comics, but like, I've seen people who wear like, guys who wear like medical gloves just to dig through the books to make it easier and also to not get dirt on the fingernails, but so this is actually stuff I got on Saturday before Cal Comic Con, and it's just Cal, not California, not Cali. Cal Comic Con is the name, and yeah, so I went to a few places on Saturday before this con, and yeah, I mean, just went to 3 different cells, and yeah, I'll just show off the first book. Yeah, I'm at this one place first, and the very first book I see, the very first thing I see is this comic. I already had a copy, but Avengers 16, the first time, well, it's the new lineup, the new team. The first time Scarlet Witch and Hawkeye? Yeah, I think, is it Hawkeye, Scarlet Witch, and Quicksilver? The first time those three, I think, or maybe just 2 people. But I can't remember. It was like a mix of those two. No, I think it might just be Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver. But the first time those joined the team, this was actually well. So for all the books in this first, first, first stuff I got, I paid $260. But actually, there was what was the price on this? There was actually this was actually 33. But the way this worked was that the pricing, the number written on the sticker on the comic, it would be half off that price. But yeah, I got like a little bit of a bulk discount because it was when you add it all up, it was basically $750 of the sticker price, but half of that was like around 360. And then I just got them down to like $260 for everything I bought. So you can tabulate what I paid, any way you like. But yeah, really, at half of 33 or even whatever, I paid for this, I mean, I wanted Avengers 9. I would have been happy to get that, but, still happy to get this, really good looking, Silver Age comic. I really love the cover. I mean, yeah, I mean, I already had it, but, the one I had was not complete and had a lot of cutouts and missing panels, but, really, anytime you get, a 12 center Avengers, in a really decent shape. I mean, this is, of course, not near mint, but, decent shape. Really happy to have this, yeah, Avengers, 16, so, yeah. Then just pretty much got a whole run of Avengers. Avengers 19. This might be the first Swordsman. Stickers 15, but again half off. But then again, I got a discount. So I mean, you whatever you guys want to do to tabulate it. But Avengers 20. Yeah, just to I'm comfortable, just spent dropping money. I mean, just a 12 center Avengers cover. I mean, no brainer for me to own. Cap, Quicksilver, Scarlet Witch, Hawkeye. Then yeah, I mean, first Ultron Avengers 55. This is, 27 is written on the sticker, but again, half off, but again, you tabulate however you want it. Yeah, I never owned this one, Avengers 55. And then this is so convenient that it's in Mylar for me. I don't have to, really, fix it all that much, but, let me see if I can get back. But, Avengers 31, yeah, I mean, none of these really were on my, none of these were on my want list. None of these I was hunting for. I mean, I just really buy whatever that comes my way in the wild. I'm not really looking for something in particular. I mean, if I see something that's underpriced, that's pretty much all I'm that's all I'm looking for. If it's underpriced, I'm not really looking for a specific comic, but yeah, I mean these are there, and if this, yeah, I mean I bought these, but Avengers 31. This one's in really nice shape. Avengers 33. Really, this one's in really nice shape. This one is actually in really damn nice shape. There's really, wow, this one is beautiful. This one actually is this is flat, glossy, no surface creases. I don't see any certain creases. This is really nice. I mean, this is a really nice shape. I mean, I wouldn't even go as far as to say this is near mint, but I mean, this is just really solid. I mean, you could see just there's no surface creases. I mean, this is just really sharp. It looks like it came off like a press, but I mean, this is just really nice shape. I mean, there's just I mean, imagine if this was Action Comics 1 in this shape. If I could only have that in this shape. I mean, this is really nice shape. Yeah, this is really nice shape. This is this is not nothing. This is not a key issue, but I mean this is just really beautiful shape. I'm just really fascinated. Yeah, just really beautiful. Avengers 33. Yeah, really beautiful. Avengers 34. Again, this is the Goliath Giant Man saga, but again, really happy to have these Avengers issues. Beautiful covers, by the way. I mean, I love they stick to one color palette. I mean, this was green. The issue before was black. As you can see, our friend Giant Man on Goliath. More Goliath here, but black, and of course this is a solid red cover. Avengers 35. Yeah, again, half off, but again, you decide what I pay. If you just use the HD and zoom in. Majority of these have been 8 so far. The sticker, but this one's in pretty sharp shape. You got here Herc right there. Avengers 38. This one's in really nice shape. Avengers 49, and this one shouldn't be that, but I understand because this is in really nice shape. Avengers 49. I mean, again, this is not this is not near mint, but I mean, for a black cover from the Silver Age, that's almost 60 years old. It's just all around a solid looking, like that. Like, this is nice. Really nice. Black cover, but just deep. I mean, this is solid. I mean, this is deep, dark, like no surface creases here. I mean, no surface creases, just black, vivid colors, dark, glossy. I mean, almost like it came off a press, but it's just really beautiful shape. This one is in. Not the best one, but I mean, just a great looking cover. This is a Magneto. Right there, you could see his helmet, but yeah, just a really I mean, this one is not my favorite Avengers cover, but in this shape, I mean, it's just really beautiful just to have this one. Just really just really care about the condition of these books. Avengers 49. Avengers 50. Yeah, I mean, Avengers 50. I mean, excuse me. Our friend Goliath comes back again. Avengers 51. I haven't really even taken a look at these, but this is a sweet looking. I think this is Buscema Sweet Thor. I mean, Thor, Iron, Hawkeye, but you haven't even really opened these and taken a look if there's if there's damage or if there's signatures, if there's double covers. I haven't even really checked. I have checked certain key issues, but yeah, these were really nice. I think majority of these came from original owner. I think some were bought as a back issue, but yeah, I mean this one is in really sharp shape relative to its age. Just a really great looking solid Avengers cover. This is issue 51. So yeah, really beautiful. Really beautiful. Avengers 52. Something going on here with the Black Panther. Of course, when it's Black Panther, they're going to use a yellow cover. But yeah, this is a really solid shape as well. Avengers 52. I mean, really, usually you'd expect to see these in like VGG, low grade, but these are all pretty much for the most part fine, fine minus, fine plus, mid grade copies. I mean, these are really solid, really solid shape. Avengers 52. Yeah, really solid shape. Avengers 52. This is a little nice team up. Avengers versus the X-Men. Enough said. Avengers 53. Need I say more? Avengers 54. New Masters of Evil. You got Claw. Black Knight there. Oh, I showed off Black Knight in a haul back in November, some videos ago. Avengers 54. Avengers 56. You got Cap and Bucky on this cover. Yeah, with the green background. And here's the one that everyone's been waiting for, Avengers 57. This is my first time owning this one, the first Vision. Yeah, I love this is only two colors. Really just black and red. I really love it. The black, the red, the whole cover is used. Giant figure, the smoke. This one is in low grade, but presents incredibly well because of the cover is pretty busy. But yeah, I mean there's some little waves right there. But yeah, I mean I never owned it. I mean even at 46 or 23 or even the little disc, after discount. But yeah, I mean really solid key, first Vision. Yeah, really happy to have this one. Really presents incredibly well. Just I let the books find me. This one's in actually better shape. Unfortunately, I wish it was the other way around. Avengers 58. A little bit of an origin of the Vision. Yellow goes from a full black red to now just a white cover. But you got Avengers Vision in the back. And it's funny because you look at these two covers. I mean, you got Vision in red and black, and Vision in white and blue. But the first panel of this comic, he's in full green, red, and yellow. So it's like they don't even show him off in his full, iconic outfit. But on the cover. But yeah, I mean this one is really solid shape again. Kind of like a maybe even a 7.0. This one's pretty nice to me. I think my battery's gonna die pretty damn soon. But yeah, this is really nice. In really nice shape. Avengers 58. Yeah, really solid, beautiful shape. And this would have been 10. This would have been 10. But yeah, really nice shape. Just put one more comic off before it dies. Avengers 59. First Yellow Jacket. Again, really solid red cover, really sharp. Really good looking cover with the little bullseye in the back. But I actually saw one of these for $20 at the CalCon, but I kind of got spoiled because I already got one here the day before. But this one's in really solid shape as well. And a lot of these really don't have any surface creases. I mean, these were really in nice condition, really well kept. Yeah, really, really solid. I mean, look, this is nice right here. Yeah, really nice. I mean, yeah, really nice. Yeah, but again, I mean, some little dimple. But I mean, overall, I mean, this is really nice shape. Just really solid shape this one is in. Yeah. I think that's about enough of that one. Avengers 57. Again, Avengers 78. Really nice. I think we're going to the Bronze Age now. 15 centers. Avengers 102. Little nice box frame cover. You got Reaper, I believe, and Vision. Yeah, got a big run going here. Yeah, really nice cover. I mean, even for the price I would have paid, really nice. And this is a Thanos key, Avengers 125. Really love this cover a lot. Yeah, I mean, really happy to have this one. This one would have been really low, only $1.50. Avengers 144, the first Patsy Walker's Hellcat. Really nice green looking cover, and this one's also really in not bad shape. Really solid. Yeah, and it looks really like Silver Age-ish, but yeah, really solid shape. I mean, not near mint, but little thing right there. But I mean, for if not really, really nice. Basically, just really happy to own these key issues. Yeah, really nice little collection. And of course, Scott Lang, first Scott Lang as Ant-Man. Avengers 181. Not near mint, but can't complain. I mean, what's on the sticker, you can't complain. A little white cover, half off. George Perez, beautiful cover with everybody on the cover. Yeah, I think Hawkeye is the guy that gets removed, by the way, in this issue. I read it, but yeah, I mean, Avengers 181. Yeah, really, for would have potentially $3, but I don't know, maybe even $2 I paid for this. Really nice. Avengers 181. This one actually regret buying Avengers King Size Annual 6. Nothing really key about it. I mean, but I guess for the price I paid, I mean, I'm the type of guy, if it's old, I buy it. Moving along, I'll go with. What will I go with? I'll just go with this to get this out of the way. This is a really nice high-grade white copy of She-Hulk 1. This one was actually that, so half of that, but I got it again $2.60 for everything discount. But yeah, I mean, yeah, really happy to have this one. I mean, the copy I had before, I paid $2 for it, but I mean, that one was nothing in comparison to the shape of this. I mean, this one's really solid. I mean, yeah, really nice. I mean, there's a little thing there, but I mean, this is a really nice shape copy. I mean, really no surface creases, nothing wacky, no, like that's sharp right here, but no funny business going on. I mean, this is really, a nice white copy. I mean, really solid copy. I mean, really justified what I paid for this, the condition. But yeah, really solid shape. I mean, I'm gonna definitely put this in Mylar, but yeah, really beautiful She-Hulk 1. Just got a lot of books here. I mean, it's hard for me to really put so much emotion in it, but yeah, She-Hulk 1, yeah, first She-Hulk, the last Stan Lee written issue. Sandman #1. This is a really expensive comic. Never owned it. I mean, easy. This is like what it retails at auction for on eBay. So I mean, the price I paid, half off plus the discount. I mean, it's funny because this cover is just. It reminds me of like the Indian in the Cupboard, the book, the novel, the Indian in the Cupboard, because the cover artwork of that novel has something similar to this. But yeah, Sandman #1, a very kind of hard to find, rare, expensive issue. I mean, so I guess just you collect rare books. I mean, just to have this one is pretty worth it, because just the pricing and the time it will take to get this. I mean, Sandman #1 is just not an easy book to get for the low. So yeah, happy to have this one. happy to buy this one. This one was actually 50 cents, but he actually didn't even tabulate this. This was free, so happy to have this one as a throw and really for free. Power Man 49, the final issue before issue 50, where it changes the title to Power Man and Iron Fist. First team up of Power Man and Iron Fist. It's like a $20 comic, but really happy in this shape for free, basically. Yeah, Power Man. This is really nice shape. It's one of those things where like the book is so cheap that they won't even like calculate it. You know what I mean? To the whole total cost. If you're paying like $100 and it's a $5 book, they'll just give it to you for free. But yeah, really nice shape. I mean, these are really some of the most crappiest poly bags I've ever had books in, and I'm gonna spend a lot of time rebagging and Mylar, putting these books in Mylar and whatnot. But yeah, I really wanted to buy this one just because the cover is so great. I mean, I really love Luke Cage and Iron Fist. Really nice white cover. Power Man and Iron Fist 50. So really nice to have these two issues. This one really nice shape as well. I mean, this was in really nice shape. Really nice shape. I got a ton of books. This is yeah, I mean, really nice shape. Really happy to have this issue. I'm gonna start to speed up the pace. Astonishing Tales 34. Just again, I mean, I'm a sucker for just buying stuff that looks old. Werewolf by Night 33, Second Moon Knight. I mean, again, half of the price. So practically, I mean, half of the price would have been $2. But I mean, it's in really low grade shape, but I mean, for the price and the significance, it almost just made sense just to pick it up, like cents, you know what I mean? With a C. But 33. Swamp Thing #1, Bernie Wrightston. This was actually, let me see if I can find the, I don't think I can. Yes, I can. This was actually, the sticker on that was this price, so half of that plus the discount. But yeah, Swamp Thing #1, just a great looking book in great shape. Probably like a 7.0 or 6.5, but again, really solid looking book. I love it. Swamp Thing #1, just a great issue to have, no doubt. Just easy book to just without hesitation pick up. Swamp Thing 1. This was kind of high. Swamp Thing 5, but I mean, this is to me a near mint copy. So I mean, I just felt. I mean, look how sharp this is. I think this is gonna cut off soon, but I mean, this is just really sharp. No spine ticks, no spine ticks, no spine stress. But this is just a really clean copy. I mean, just beautiful colors. I mean, beautiful shape, beautiful condition. I mean, no surface creases. Just a really sharp copy. So I mean, anything in near mint is just really just worth picking up. I mean, especially for being Bronze Age, and a desired sought after Swamp Thing Bernie Wrightston cover. I mean, just really fantastic shape, as you can see. I mean, just really sharp. Yeah. Of course, don't. A lot of people like to look at the spine, but don't underestimate the side of the comic as well, see if there's any condition flaws or defects. But I mean, this is just a solid copy. This one was actually kind of a that's a high price tag, but Swamp Thing 7, such a beautiful looking cover. I mean, I've come across this issue for like $3 before and passed on it, but I'm a big Batman fan. Just this is I mean, I live where I live, so it's if you got the money, yeah, this has been really like I mean, I might even go as far as to say this is like near mint shape. I mean, this is incredible. This is incredible shape. I mean, I don't know if I see a spine tick or any spine stress on this. I mean, this is just. I mean, that's why I bought this. This is why I put this in my stack at this price. But yeah, I mean, this will definitely be in Mylar soon. But this is just incredible shape. This is in. I mean, um, just a really damn nice copy that doesn't have. This is just near mint. Near perfect shape. Swamp Thing 7. So yeah, just really happy to have this. Really happy to have bought this one. Swamp Thing 9. Just one of my most favorite covers of this Bernie Wrightston run. Probably the best cover because the first issue, as you can see, is his back is turned, so this is him in almost. This is almost this in a different view, but in full, we see his full front, his full body face. So again, I mean, for potentially $750, I mean, this is in incredible shape as well. So I had to pick it up just because of the condition alone. I mean, you could of course buy these, potentially at low auction prices on eBay, but I mean, it's just more satisfying to buy this stuff in the wild. But just again, flat, so like no, like just like right off the press, like no surface crease. It's just incredible, beautiful shape that this is in. I mean, so yeah, definitely justified me snagging this one. And that's the end of the Swamps. A little bit of Spidey love. Amazing Spider-Man 68. Just a beautiful white Ramita cover. Yeah, really, Silver Age Spidey. I mean, can't go wrong ever. Only potentially $5. I mean, that's heck yeah. This one I actually kind of regret picking up. This was actually I don't know if do I even have the. This was actually only $5, but this is in my this is Spider-Man 100, but I already had it before. Just because it's $5, just because it's Spider-Man 100 Ramita cover. I mean, I already had one. I believe I might have paid like anywhere between $12 and $20, like 10 plus years ago on eBay. Actually, that was one of the first comic books I ever bought, and I actually got it signed by Stan Lee. But this is probably the worst shaped comic that you will ever find that I own. This is like the worst condition book I've ever owned. So for $5, I mean, this is not even a good deal. I mean, as you can see, I mean, this is like, I mean, you can just see it popped out. I mean, this is not even attached by the cover, but I mean, this is just such a low grade book. I mean, even at $5, this is something worth passing up. So I might need to definitely part ways with this, but yeah, Spider-Man 100. Anytime at $2, I mean, anytime that this is low, I might be the only one who cares about this, but Detective 583, first Scarface and Ventriloquist, beautiful yellow and orange Mike Mignola cover, so subtle, but I mean, just in really high shape that this is in. I mean, really, again, I picked one of these up multiple times. I probably show off like one of these every other haul video, but again, really beautiful shape comic, beautiful shape condition that this is in for the low. Gotta love Batman. My favorite hero, of course. Even, I mean, this is a solid $50 book. I mean, Killing Joke, first print, love Brian Boland again. This is probably like my fourth or fifth copy, but even at that half price, I mean, that was such a no-brainer because it's so low. I mean, this is like a solid, $60, $65 comic, but yeah, I mean, Killing Joke 1 first print. You gotta read it if you don't. You gotta own it if you don't. So yeah, definitely happy to snag one of these up again. This one I was actually really happy to find. Brave and the Bold 93. I believe this is a Neil Adams cover. One of the more desirable and expensive Brave and the Bold issues. So even half of that, I mean, so comfortable paying. But I mean, I love it. The gray, the steps, this little figure in the dark calling you to come in. again, just such an iconic classic cover and of the Brave and the Bold run. I mean, a lot of these Brave and the Bold issues are not desirable. I mean, they are desirable, but not high demand. And this is one of the more demand issues in demand of this run. But that's a later issue that, of course, because there's first Teen Titans. But yeah, this one's in really solid, nice shape. Definitely a keeper. I mean, this is really beautiful. I mean, solid. Brave and the Bold that. These are getting kind of harder to find and track down at cheap, low prices. So, really happy to have this one. I mean, not really sure what this might sell for in this shape, but, I imagine, what I paid for it is a bargain because, this is just not easy to track down. Just such a beautiful copy that I'm really happy to own. This was, this is actually only my second copy, but I mean, I think this is probably now a solid, $25, $30 comic. Batman 423, beautiful Todd McFarlane cover, who actually just only did the cover to this issue, and this is really just, this is actually a really not. This is not a jam-packed action issue where there's villains fighting in the sewers. This is just more a story of just Batman and his interactions with day-to-day people of Gotham. So kind of a very subtle, beautiful story. So I guess the cover is kind of fitting with Batman caressing, or hugging, but just a really good sweet story. Starlin, Cockrum, but a really beautiful shape this is in as well. I mean, maybe very fine plus, maybe even near mint minus, but just a really beautiful, beautiful shape that this is in. I mean, even if I were to pay $9, I mean I probably would even do that. I mean, it's just, Batman 423. I mean, McFarlane. I mean, this will only go up and retain its value. I mean, so much demand. I just believe this might be a solid $30 comic. So, I mean, just a beautiful, beautiful. I mean. With artwork like this book could almost just sell at any price. Beautiful, yeah. This was actually 50 cents, but he just gave it to me for free. Batlash #1. Yeah, it's 12 cent or so range. This was half off, so $1.50. But again, after the discount, first Black Spectre, Moon Knight 25. Anytime I see this for less than $2, I pick it up. I mean, easy $20 buck if you know what you're doing. Yeah, solid. This was first Silver Banshee. This is an incredible shape. I mean, again, John Byrne cover. This is really solid shape that this is in. I mean, these were really well taken care of. Took really nice care of these books, but yeah, really solid, beautiful shape. I mean, not super expensive, maybe $5-10 retail, but yeah, Silver Banshee, Action 5.95. Just on the hunt. This was actually a 50-cent book, but this was actually just not even considered part of my my package, I guess, just free. Green Arrow Zero, first Connor Hawk, I believe. He was in the show, the Arrow show. This is actually a really crappy, like so much waves, but crappy polybag. But yeah, Green Arrow Zero. Yeah, I mean if it's like 50 cents, I already know that this is gonna be free for me because it's not even worth calculating. But this is actually the final book I actually picked up for $10. Again, I'm just trying to get the most pristine copy of this book possible. I mean, this is probably the best copy. This was actually offered him just straight up $10. Will you take it? And he said, yeah. This is definitely better than the copy that I got at the con in December that I paid $15 for. This is definitely better than that copy. Unfortunately, this still does have like some little, you could tell that there was another issue before this that had you could see like just so minute. Like this is not pitch completely black. There's just so faint, ever so minute. So minute. But I mean, this actually is almost a parallel between Los Angeles and the stars. Really, I mean, 15, 20 years ago, you used to see stars at night. Now you don't ever see stars where I live. I mean, it's just there's just so much smog and pollution that you just have to drive to like San Diego to see stars. I mean, there are no stars. So this is like this. It's I'm trying to get to a black LA where this is completely black. But it's just funny that this is as I'm trying to zoom, or like you can see like there's some stuff right there where my thumb is moving. But yeah, I mean, I guess this is Batman: The Dark Knight Falls book 4. Or Batman Dark Knight Returns, the of course super iconic Frank Miller cover. But yeah, so this is the completion of the haul of 260. So actually after that, I then moved on to a different spot and just picked up a couple dollar books. Infinity Free Comic Book Day #1. There's no stamp on the back, but for $1, I mean, that's kind of almost pushing it. But I think this is like maybe $10, maybe $5-10 on eBay. But first Black Order, first Corvus Glaive. But yeah, I only got one of these back in 2013 for Free Comic Book Day when it came out. It was kind of like super cool cover with Thanos, like gold in demand, and a store owner like on a Monday. Free Comic Book Day is on a Saturday, so on a Monday, the store owner wanted to charge me $8 for a free copy, and that's out of line, hell no. But this is actually Ex Nihilo. He actually makes an appearance in Avengers #1, the I believe Remender Pena issue. But yeah, so and this is one of the most satisfying finds. It's been a while since I found one of these for the low. It's been like 6 months. But Spider-Man #1, Torment, Tom McFarlane, 1990. I think the highest that this could possibly ever sell for is only $20. I mean, this is probably a 9/8 shape to me. This is super sharp, super beautiful, and really satisfying to only get this for $1. I mean, I can't wait for the day that this becomes, solid $30 book. I mean, this is in absolute sharp shape. I mean, this is flat. I mean, this is like there are no. I don't think this was ever read. There are no surface creases on this. I mean, this is just such a beautiful looking cover. I mean. This is so classic. I mean, so classic. I mean, there's no surface creases, no funny business. So flat. I mean, this is so beautiful. But let's just take a look at the spine. I mean, this is white. I mean, this is damn damn near perfect. I mean, like near mint. Like super sharp. Silver shiny staple. I mean, there is only one tick that I did see. I don't know if I can find it because the cover is kind of busy, but like even that, like that is sharp, super sharp. Definitely worth CG seeing, but I mean it's definitely, it's super cheap what CGC copies of this sell for, because like it's like the best selling comic of all time, and then like X-Men 1 beat it. So it's like there's just such a high print run that this will never be more than like $50. I mean, so just definitely do not overpay for this. Do not pay $30 for this at a con. But yes, I mean this is just super pristine shape. I mean, just kind of want to go back again just for me personally. I just want to find that tick, but just super sharp, really beautiful shape. But yeah, really damn beautiful 9/8 copy to me. I mean, this is just damn near flawless. Then I moved on to a 50-cent sale. Got 58 comics, 50 cents a piece plus tax. There you go. This is actually the first comic I got at this sale. So now moving on to a different sale. G.I. Joe #12. I'm super surprised. I think this might only be like a $3 comic. Maybe, yeah, probably just cover price. But reason I picked it up, this was actually raw, and I think I might have even damaged it a little bit. I was kind of stupid, but I'm trying to get it out the bag. It's kind of tight. Cause like it was raw, and I'm like, and there's more raw comics in front and in back. So I'm, the only way you can work this is if you grab the top, and I kind of like damaged it right there by grabbing it. But G.I. Joe 12, I mean, there's a lot of issues of G.I. Joe that are key, but it's got a preview of Invincible, and right when the Invincible movie was announced, a lot of Invincible preview keys were jumped up in price, but there's just so many that they kind of all get lost and devalued. But here's the Invincible #1 preview. So definitely for me as an Invincible collector, definitely definitely one issue to have in your collection and own, and really happy to have this one as an Invincible collector. But yeah, I mean, see, it says continued in the pages of Invincible, so Invincible #1. So yeah, early Invincible #1 preview. So somewhat Fox first Invincible appearance, but yeah, I mean, definitely an affordable comic to own. So again, these are all 50 cents. Batman Incorporated 2 variant, Talia Goal, 50 cents. And I'll just jump straight to this. What I got. I actually bought 24 copies of John Carter, Warlord of Mars #1. These are all near mint copies. I mean, I graded all of these at 9.6 to 9.4. Might potentially be 1 or 2 at 9.2, but these are. I mean, there were more copies that I found, and I had to take them out of the stack because they were like 9.0, and I just got the best copies. But I mean, if only this stack was like X-Men 266 or all ASM 300s or even 361s. I mean. Again, I mean, at 50 cents a piece, I mean, that's only $12 for all of these. I mean, these are all near mint shape. I mean, these are all beautiful, 9.6 copies. I mean, just incredible condition that these are in. I mean, glossy, almost no surface creases. John Carter, Warlord of Mars, and these are the 3 best copies I picked, and I would probably even go as far as to say that these are all 9.8s. I mean, these are all solid, beautiful copies, but I mean, just look at that. I mean, there's just almost no spine ticks or spine creases on. I mean, these are just really sharp. I mean, almost even like overstock or dead stock. I mean, none of these were probably even red. I mean, just like this was the best copy, but just really beautiful shape that these are in. I mean, just I mean, I've seen these sell for like $25 on eBay in like 9.8 shape raw. So I mean, just buying books really. And I don't think I really need to show off any of these individually because they're all the same. But yeah, I got 24 of these, so yeah. Okay. Then I picked up Adam Legend of the Blue Marvel 3 and 5. Bought that when it came out. Just move some books away. And yeah, there was someone found a really big, hard to find, rare indie book at the sale. Power Man 49, again another copy, so yeah, same day. I actually found another copy of this comic book at this place where this sale takes place a year ago to date, really. So this comic is kind of easy to find for me. Probably even at the 50 cent price, I've also found this at that price and lower. I mean, even the same day I did, but I mean, this is could I think sell for like $20, but even 10, $20, maybe 15, but yeah, I mean, really, I guess, really low priced, easy book to find for me at least. Powerman 49. Already explained the deal with this one, but yeah, kind of solid book. X Force 116 for his dupe. So yeah, 50 cents. I mean, yeah, just trying to really go on the hunt. What's a haul without Green Lantern 25? First Atrocitus, Giant Size Finale. Bought this when it came out. Yeah. What's a haul without that book? Battle for the Cowl, Batman number 3, 50 cents. Really nice shape. I mean, Harley Quinn is really why I bought this. Nice little Batman's villains kind of cover. But yeah, I really dig Harley on this. Really nice cover. I mean, 50 cents. Yeah, 3-part series. I think it was who wrote that? Was it Morrison maybe? But in Final Crisis, Darkseid killed Batman, and then Morrison wrote Batman R.I.P. and Batman, and then who was going to replace Batman was the next event, Battle for the Cowl. So you had all these guys like the villains, maybe Nightwing was going to replace Batman, and then you move into Brightest Night, where actually then comes Batman Return of Bruce Wayne, and then later on Batman is back in Brightest Night. Sorry, I think even Brightest Day. But yeah, I mean, there's just a progression from like 2006 to 2009-10 where Batman isn't really even present as Bruce Wayne, but of course, they always find a way to bring him back. So Detective 831, Harley Quinn cover, maybe $5-10. Yeah, for 50 cents, I'll pick it up. Pick this up, Spawn Volume 1 trade paperback. Yeah, for 50 cents, really cool. This is a first print. I'm not sure what this might sell for, maybe $10. But for 50 cents, this reprints the first 5 issues of Spawn. So yeah, for 50 cents, Volume 1, first print, kind of cool looking cover. Really a big fan of Spawn. Really, the character of Spawn appeals to me. Yeah, 50 cents. Okay, New Avengers 11. Found a couple of these, for 50 cents. First Ronin. Marvel Age 82. I always seem to find these at this sale. First appearance of Cable, of course. Kind of, what might this sell for now? $10-15 maybe? Marvel Age 82. Now I know there's a lot of demand behind this. Really solid book to find. This video is kind of getting a little bit long. Might be my longest video to date. This is a really nice copy, by the way. Definitely should show this off. Yeah, really damn nice copy. Really beautiful shape this is in. Yeah, really, maybe a near mint minus shape, but damn nice copy. If I could only get a Tech 27 in this shape, I'd be set. But I think this is Cable. His name is Cyberd, but yeah, there's Strife, Cable. I think he also appears in '98. Strife first appearance, but yeah, there's Cable right there. So again, you got less than 2 weeks to get your first. Well, you got less than 2 weeks to get this copy, Marvel Age 82, before that second Deadpool trailer pops up. As I mentioned in my previous video, anytime 50 cents, Bronze Age Cap and Falcon, Captain America 178, for 50 cents, Bronze Age book. No brainer. Again, I got a big Cap run going on, big Avengers run, big DD run. DD as in Daredevil. I do not have a big Spidey run going on, but yeah, 50 cents. West Coast Avengers 46, first appearance of the Great Lakes Avengers, 50 cents. Yeah, I mean, always pick this up for the low at this price. Not high demand, but yeah. There's Big Bertha, but yeah, 50 cents. Surprised nobody. I mean, this is like a $6-7 book, but for 50 cents, I'm surprised nobody really cared about this one. Punisher 2099 34. This is the final last issue. Kind of hard to find, so yeah, 50 cents. Pick it up. Alpha Flight 51, first Jim Lee work at Marvel. 50 cents. Spider-Man #1. Again, silly book. 1999. Spider-Man #1. Amazing Spider-Man #1. 50 cents. This is a John Byrne artwork, but I remember paying like $6-8 for this. So like, I have just like revenge. I just bought this for 50 cents at this sale. For 50 cents each, I mean, these are really high grade. Swamp Thing 46, I mean, that's why I picked them up, and that reason only. I mean, great looking cover with Justice League Dark and Batman, but I mean, look at that. I mean, really sharp corner, silver shiny staple. There's little ticks right there, but yeah, really nice shape that this is in. That these are in. Swamp Thing 50, so for 50 cents, yeah, I'd pick them up. Spawn 112, really nice shape. This was one of the most satisfying finds. Probably $20 all day on eBay. I would probably go as far as to say $30 maybe in this shape. Saw a copy sell for $65, but this is first off a beautiful looking great cover. That's really busy, but DC Special number 29, featuring the untold origin of Justice Society. This is also a Neil Adams cover, FDR appearance, Roosevelt appearance. Also, the final and last issue of this DC Special. So really satisfying, buy. Really great usage of my time for 50 cents, but Hitler appearance, of course, on the cover. Cool Nazi cover. Not saying that Nazis are cool, but I'm saying the cover itself is cool. But yeah, I mean, just a great overall looking, beautiful work of art. Solid cover that, of course, is going to be great for me to own in my collection. Just to really love this cover. I mean, I could stare at it all day. I mean, just super beautiful. I mean, I really love this cover. DC Special 29 again, really solid book. Really love this cover. That's why I had to put in Mylar already. Yeah, I mean, it's something about Superman and fighting Nazis that we're not Nazis really, just swastikas. And Hitler. I mean, just really bold, iconic cover that you really only see DC doing. You really don't see Marvel doing this type of stuff throughout the Bronze Age, in the Copper Age. Of course, in the Golden Age, that was commonplace. Secret Origins 14, Suicide Squad, the first modern origin of the Suicide Squad, or first origin of the modern Suicide Squad team. Yeah, I mean, this is maybe like a $5 book, but 50 cents. I just buy it anytime I see it. And this is also really high grade shape. I also found this comic book last time at this sale in June, where Comic Fan was, and KKN, where I met him for the first time was. Shout out to KKN. I really like that guy. But yeah, really nice shape that this is in. Picked this up again. I mean, this was in decent shape. Fantastic Four 203, not key, but 50 cents heat of the moment. This was also really nice shape, really white. Fantastic Four 243. Anytime I find this less than $1 or a buck, I'd buy it. I mean, it's better to be early than to be late on stuff, but a damn beautiful John Byrne cover, well centered. I mean, really white, really sharp. I mean, the condition on this is really beautiful. I mean, really beautiful shape. I mean, silver shiny staple. I mean, really beautiful shape that this is in. I mean, really sharp. A lot of these books are CGC worthy. I mean, the thing about the books and the condition at this sale is, when it's really crappy, it's really shit shape. But when it's really high grade, the shapes are really nice. There's really no in between. I mean, when it's really nice, it's really nice at the sale. When it's really bad, it's really bad. But week 52, week 11, first Kat Kane as Batwoman, I believe. First appearance. Beautiful cover. Probably shouldn't have bought. I already had this. Superman 66. Beautiful skull cover. Purple cover. Kind of reminds me of Dark Knight. The way Frank Miller drew him when he was Dark Knight Returns, when he was getting electrocuted by the lightning, when the bomb went off. But the nuke. But yeah, I mean, for a while, people consider this to be the first cameo appearance of Doomsday, and I got a couple copies, but just heat of the moment, 50 cents each. I mean, I already have the original of Captain America 100, but this was really white, super beautiful shape, Marvel Super Action #1. I mean, there's like a handful of these that sold for like $20 on eBay, so I mean, and this is in that shape that those copies sold for $25 on eBay, so this is just in this shape. I mean, really overlooked and really beautiful shape. I mean, this is really white. Yeah, I mean, there is some, you can see there is some spine stress, but it doesn't break color because the cover is white. But yeah, I mean, just really solid, beautiful white shape. I mean, just really beautiful shape. I mean, this is just an overlooked book, but really beautiful condition and really white that this shape is in. I mean, #1 issue from the Bronze Age. I mean, such a no-brainer. 50 cents. This was one of the better books, aside with that DC special I got at the sale. Promethea #1, first Promethea, beautiful Alex Ross copy. I think this probably averages around $15-20 after they announced or trying to introduce her into the DC universe. Promethea #1, really great looking book, 50 cents. Nemesis #1, you know the deal. Netflix, Mark Miller World. First issue. This was actually in really bad shape. This issue, but for 50 cents, I'd pick it up just because Nemesis #1. You never know. It could be $15-20 if they put this in a movie or just not a movie, just on Netflix or option it. And kind of just rounding out all the books I got. Spawn 44, such a damn beautiful, like, just the aggressive dark art of Tony Daniel. Just it's a newsstand, that's why I picked it up. But has there ever been such an ugly character, such an ugly sight drawn so beautifully? That's the way I would describe Spawn. Such an ugly, horrible monster figure, gory, unappealing, but it's just drawn so beautifully. Like, what I mean? Just so beautiful. I mean, the shape of this comic is in really bad shape. Didn't notice it. Got super happy when I found it, and plus it was a newsstand. But there's that little thing right there where my thumb is moving. But Spawn 44. Also found Spawn 41 newsstand, but again, this is not in great shape at all. Yeah, Spawn 44 newsstand. This is a Capullo McFarlane cover, but again, this is not in great shape. If I would have known the shape of this better, I wouldn't have. If I would have known what the shape of this was going to be, had a better knowledge of that, I wouldn't have picked these up. But newsstand, Spawn, beautiful covers, but again, the shapes are not that sharp. But yeah, I mean, that is all the books that I believe I picked up on Saturday. Got a ton of comics. I don't know what the quantity number is, but I spent close to $300 that day, or I think I just probably did. But yeah, that's all the books I got. Definitely gonna spend a lot of time, rebagging, reboarding, putting in Mylar, putting away all these books. So pray for me, definitely. But thanks for all the people who watch, comment, like, subscribe, view, share. Uh, you know, uh, really thank you. Again, 200 subs was passed days ago, so yeah, I mean, it's been buying a lot of books in very short amount of time. Very non-stop succession. So someone actually invited me to take a look at 40 boxes of books of comics. So we'll see what I come away with that. But yeah, I mean, thanks again for watching all my videos. Peace.